Off we go from Denver. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. First play, and Wilson wants to throw it. And his first look is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On second down, Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it's third down. You talk about this Jets defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Here we go with Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They run it again with Williams. Taken down at the 42. Second and 7. Here's Wilson to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
22 yards. That's good. 4 on Denver Broncos.
Play action. Now Wilson. Able to shake him off. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Eric Armstead. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Off-play action. Stanford. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Nick Bonito coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Fighting through, and he's got space. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
And the Jets 1st down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 31. Back to throw. Stanford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad
I don't think he's going to do that.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Off the play fake. Stanford on the slant. He's got Hardman. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. On 4th down, Stanford. Oh, Metcalf, what a catch. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with career touchdown number 75. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Shaun Alexander for second place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And, partner, he now just sits one behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchdown's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys field it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want him to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This pass out wide to Hall. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. A beautiful fake. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good. 4 on Denver. Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now Wilson changing the play.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
On third and goal, Wilson. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Stanford. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bonito. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
At the 28-yard line.
Zebra, 36 power. Alert.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson. His throw incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Stanford. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Stanford. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw on 2nd down. Stanford. Flushed out right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Stanford to the end zone, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First down, Jets.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Looking to throw. Stanford.
Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, Stanford. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stanford. And he'll find Hall. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that makes the score 14-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now Williams running left. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here. 2nd and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
And Williams is going to pick up a Broncos 1st down as he'll get this up past the 40.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They go play action now. Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Still 15 yards to go. 2nd down.
Here's Wilson.
Short throw caught by Dosage. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They run. It's Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Noah Igbo.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Good job.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. Breaks a tackle, and he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Stanford under pressure, and they got to him again. Call it a loss of 5. A good sack to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On 4th down, Stanford. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced a mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. Pushes him over. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Able to get away. But now he's swallowed
defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and long. It's Wilson. This will be caught inside the 10. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the 1st down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. Now 1st and goal.
Go.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 7.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Zebra.
Now Wilson. Well, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And all the way down to the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 43 yards.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll go again with Hall.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Stanford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. An audible here to get a new look. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Looking to throw. Stanford.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Wilson wants a different look.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here's Wilson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. This is 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. There's the stiff arm. Shifts by him at the 25. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Denver,
they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
Put my goose up, I will not live in apology. I wish you moved up.